Hi everyone, Lindsay and I created this special film to illustrate our love story.
We hope you enjoy it.
Before we share the film with you, we would like to say thank you to all our friends and family. We appreciate the time and effort it took for all of you to be here. We feel truly blessed to be able to share this amazing day with each and every one of you. We hope today is as fun and enjoyable for you as it will be for us. So here it goes. We hope you enjoy our film.
First, to give everyone some background, we would like to explain the serendipity that surrounds our relationship. Now, you might need a piece of paper and a pen to jot this all down because it's a lot to take in. For starters, Mike and I were both born on June 26, 1991, exactly 15 minutes apart. Mike likes to say he is the older and more mature one, but I like to say that God knew he needed a little bit more time to mature. Next, our older brothers are the same age and both are named Matthew. Mike's brother-in-law and my younger brother both share the name Patrick. Mike's sister Megan and her husband Patrick share the same birthday on August 8th, which is the same date as my parents' anniversary. This year, they celebrate their 34th wedding anniversary. Mike grew up in Delhi, which is 3 hours from my home. As a child, my family and I would go to Margaretville and visit my great-grandmother Scudder. We would stay in a motel in Delhi. That little motel is now only a mile from the house that Mike and I live in. On the way home from these summer trips to great-grandma's, my family would travel through Cooperstown, New York. Little did I know that I would obtain my first registered nurse job in that same town. In that hospital, I worked as an ICU nurse. That hospital is where Michael's mom, Sue, spent her final moments on Earth. It is hard to wrap our head around the nuances that represent the story of Mike and I. Meeting each other when and how we did was all in God's plan. As one of our favorite songs says, I guess the good Lord heard it, 'cause every single day before I knew your name, I couldn't see your face, but I prayed for you.
Lindsay and I would not be here today if it weren't for our loving parents. We cannot justly celebrate our wedding if we do not take some time to shed light on how wonderful our childhood was. All that we are, we owe to you, our parents.
Mom and Dad, you were young when you met each other, age 13 and 15. Yet at this age, you somehow knew what a family should mean. How could I possibly thank you enough? The ones who made me whole, the ones to whom I owe my life, the ones who made such sacrifices to always put the four of us children first, the ones who let me test my broken wings in spite of how it might hurt, the ones who painted the world a rainbow when it was filled with trials and tribulations. I still cherish the magic I felt as a little girl growing up on the farm. I grew up playing so carefree in my fairy tale world, making forts out of straw bales, running through cornfields, playing in mud, and riding four-wheelers.
Okay, Lindsay, you gotta tell me what's your name?
Lindsay.
Lindsay what?
Harper.
Lindsay what Harper?
Lindsay Elizabeth Harper.
Yet somehow, never ending up in the emergency room or getting lost. Except if you count that one time, Dad forgot to pick me up from summer flute lessons in 3rd grade.
Where have you been, Lindsay?
Hi, Daddy.
I am blessed to be your princess, and I am honored to have the title of being the farmer's daughter. Dad, in November of 2019, I received a call early in the morning from you. I could tell something was wrong, very wrong. It is a blur from there, but after a month in the ICU and countless surgeries, you are here today. I remember watching the ventilator breathe for you, looking at the IV pole drip bags and bags of life-saving medication into your veins. All I could do is whisper to you, Dad, you are going to walk me down the aisle one day. Remember, butterfly kisses. This is the song we will dance to tonight, because you fought for your life and for your family, just like you always do. One of the greatest lessons I learned during this experience is the importance of a loving spouse. This is the kind of marriage I aspire to have. Mom and Dad, I am so incredibly lucky to have you as my parents. I want to thank you for your heart, your sweat, your tears, and for the thousands of little things you have done for me. for changing with me as I changed, and for accepting my flaws, for never giving up on me when your wits had reached their end, for always being proud of me, for being my most reliable friends. The only thank you that's enough is clear in just one way.
Hi, Lindsay.
Look at me before you and see what I've become. Do you see yourselves in me, the job that you have done, the strength, love, care, and determination that I show each day, all your hopes and all your dreams? The best of you was passed to me in each and every way. Mom, when I was little, you used to let me wear this necklace of yours on special occasions. I had to do a lot of begging, but you usually gave in. This year, on my 30th birthday, you gifted me this necklace to keep forever. Today, on this special occasion, I proudly wear it around my neck. Mom and Dad, thank you for the gifts you give, for everything you do, but most of all, thank you for being my parents.
To the Harpers, today is the day I become an official part of your family. Although I have always felt this way since the day I met you. I cannot say thank you enough for all your love, support, kindness, and most importantly for bringing Lindsay into this world. Everything I see in her, I see in the both of you and the way you raised her. Her undying loyalty, compassion, work ethic, and love for her family is a rare gift and is a direct reflection on the both of you. You have made Savannah like a home to me, and I always look forward to coming to the farm. I always tell Lindsay that I know my mom had a hand in choosing a mother-in-law like you, Jill, and similarities between you and my mom never ceases to amaze me. I am beyond blessed to be marrying into such an amazing family, and I promise to always treat Lindsay with the love and respect that I would want as a parent. Not many people can say they look forward to seeing their in-laws, but I always brag that I lucked out. Lindsay Elizabeth Harper. As the cliche saying goes, I knew you were the one since the day I met you. This could not stand more true than how I felt when I first saw you. From the day we met, I knew that one day I would spend the rest of my life with you. I also know you'll laugh at this because I think I write this in all of our anniversary or Valentine's Day cards every year. For the last 3.5 years, you have been my best friend, confidant, and at times my greatest challenge. You have and continue to make me a better person, and our love for one another is reflected in the way I live my life. I cannot wait to keep building this life together with you, and I promise to continue to keep making our dreams a reality. I still laugh at our first date, how I told you that my hands were shaking because I was weed eating all day, but in reality, I was about as nervous as I think I've ever been. The immediate sense of trust and calmness I felt when I first saw you is something I've never felt before. Who would have thought that we'd be standing here today? Our journey together has challenged us as a couple to work through hardships and obstacles and to strengthen our bond together. I have never felt more adored and felt safer than when I'm with you. Even though I always say your home goods sign is cheesy, the saying on it couldn't be more true. Home is wherever I'm with you. That rhymed. I promise to always tell you how much I love and appreciate all the things you do for me, and to always encourage your compassion because that is what makes you unique and what I love most about you. I will help shoulder the weight when you're having a bad day and to celebrate every win, big or small. I will continue to tell you my hilarious jokes that you never laugh at, and to always make you join me on my deer cruises. I promise to always be the slowest eater on earth, so we will always have an excuse to steal the rest of my fries. I promise to remember that neither one of us is perfect, but we'll always remember the ways that we are perfect for one another. I will never take our time together for granted, and will always search for our next weekend adventure together. I know we will continue to live each day like it's our last, because we both know how short and fragile life can be. And know that no matter where we are, I will always find the best road to stop and watch the sunset with you. Always know that I believe in you, the person you will grow to be, and the couple we will be together. And most importantly, I promise to stand by your side, no matter what, and to always be your best friend. I promise to grow old alongside you, but to also pretend that we will always be in our 20s. I love this life we've built together, and I can't wait to see where our next chapter takes us.
We have like the same vows. Michael Joseph Morales. From the day I met you, I knew you were it. After our first date, I came home and said to my mom, "Mom, I'm going to marry that man one day." And here we are today. You seemed to appear out of nowhere. They say love is like magic, and I could not agree more. When I looked into your eyes, there was a story that I wanted to get to know and understand. I never thought or even planned on being in a long-distance relationship, but you changed all of that. You changed my world in just one weekend. Every day since then, we have cried, laughed, and laughed even harder. As our love grew, I could not wait to hop in the car and start that 3-hour drive to Delhi. I could not wait to see you and be entertained by the chemistry that we share. The distance did not matter anymore. Delhi became my new home because that is where you are. You are my home and my forever adventure. I cannot wait to join you on the journey of life as your wife. Michael, I love that you support me, laugh with me, encourage me, and protect me. You are kind, sensitive, dedicated, honest, and carefree. And above all else, you always show up for the people you love. I love your thoughtfulness and your ability to keep me grounded. I promise to inspire you the way you have always inspired me, and to lift you up when you falter. As your wife, I promise to motivate you and help you grow as an individual so that we can grow stronger as one. I promise to treat you with compassion rather than fairness, because we are a team. I vow to maintain an open heart and to make even the smallest of our accomplishments into an exciting part of our lives together. I promise to be patient with you, even if it means that I have to listen to you sing every single song on the radio for the entire 3-hour car ride, barely taking a pause to breathe. I also vow to share the last slice of chicken pesto pizza and the remaining few crumbs left in the bag of salsa verde chips. Michael, I believe in you, the person you will grow to be, and the couple we will be together. With my whole heart, I take you as my husband, acknowledging and accepting our faults and strengths as you do mine. I am fierce and hard, but also soft and vulnerable. You have given me a safe haven to be myself. You give me security when needed and a hand to hold when I'm lost. You have encouraged me, supported me, and believed in me when I felt like quitting. I can share my innermost secrets with you without fear of judgment or rejection. The love you have for me is what pushes me to be a better woman. You are my guide in life and love, and the one I can always count on. As we grow a family together, I promise to be your partner in parenthood. I vow to be the best mom I can be. I promise to be supportive and to always make our family's love and happiness my priority. I promise to remember that neither one of us is perfect, but I will strive to remind myself of the many ways that we are perfect for each other. I love going to sleep and waking up next to you every day. I love going on walks with you and little Cal. And I love going for nighttime cruises around the lake in Delhi. I love exploring with you, talking with you, and serving others with you. I will continue to dream with you, celebrate with you, and walk beside you through whatever our lives may bring. But most importantly, I promise to keep enjoying all of the little things that make every day a blessing. You are my person, my love, and my life, today and always. I look forward to the laughter and joy our marriage will bring. Here's to us, here's to the future, here's to continuing to live each day with gratitude. We have all we need in each other. Words cannot simply express the pure joy that my heart feels when I think about how you and I will share forever together. I cannot wait to marry you on December 11th. I love you so much.
To Mom and Dad, the parents that made me the man I am today. This is both the happiest day of my life and one of the hardest. I would give anything to be able to have that first dance with you, Mom, but I know that you are here in this room with us today. The saying is true that you never truly heal from a loss, but you learn to live on and build around that missing piece. I do my best every day to make you proud, and I know how happy you would be with the path I have chosen and the person I've become. One of the last things you said to me was that everything will be okay, and standing here today, I know that is true. Looking back at our home videos, it always reminds me how lucky I was to have two loving parents.
Love Mike. These are the best gifts, guys. Thanks.
I am forever grateful for the love you have always shown me, and I know I will do the same for my children because of the role models that you were. Very few kids can say their parents were there for every sports game and major event, but you made a point to balance your 3 children and show up for each and every one of us, and I cannot say thank you enough for all the sacrifices you have made. Dad, without you, I wouldn't have the hobbies and passions that make me who I am today.
Mike is happy. He loves paper.
My love for the outdoors and how it consumes me is all thanks to you.
Mike was 4 years old yesterday.
I cannot begin to thank you enough for all the support and encouragement you have given to Lindsay and I over the years.
Birthday to you. Yay! Get ready?
Mikey's go full. Real Mike.
Touch.
I could reflect all day on all of the amazing memories that we have had together, but always know it was the simple memories that stand out the most. It's our weekly Friday pizza nights, cruising around looking for deer, turkeys, or going for long walks with you, Mom. I cannot wait to instill the same values in my future family that you have instilled in me. I can only hope to be half the parents that you were to me.
To Sue, my mother-in-law in heaven. I have never had the pleasure of being able to meet you, but when I met Michael, I knew you were special. Every day that I am with him, I learn something new about you, become fonder of you, and long to meet you in heaven someday. Each memory or story I hear from family and friends puts another piece of the puzzle together of the person you were and the impact you had. I hear that your smile could light up a room, and everyone felt better just by your presence. Michael has the same contagious smile and laugh. You had a heart of gold and would do anything for anyone. You loved your children immensely and would put them before everything else, including yourself. I see this instilled in your son, as he would do anything for me and Callie, our little Australian shepherd. Thank you for raising him to be the man that I cannot imagine being without. He is the absolute love of my life. I know you are looking down on us, proud of your children and loving us all. Lastly, on this joyous occasion, we would like to remember those who are no longer with us. Although you cannot be here, we hold all of you in our hearts, and we know that your loving presence and spirit is with us today and always.
So everyone, please raise your glass and cheers to all the angels looking down on us tonight.